Welcome back, y'all. I am the Teal Empress. I have done trying to record this once. I did upload it and I sound like a robot and I was like, no way. So let's try this again. Today I'm back with a general reading and I've got a new deck. I'm so excited about it. Check it out, y'all. The Santa Marta. I absolutely love it. I think it's got to be probably my new favorite deck now. Really. So let's tune in and see what the card's got to say for y'all. I got a pretty extensive reading for you. With it being the new deck and all. Alright, so y'all, the first card I pulled for you, this is going to represent your past position. So yeah. Alright, and what I pulled for y'all in this position is the Hangman. Alright, now the Hangman indicates a moment of pause, distance, meditation, for preparation in order to think deeper and more profoundly about your projects. Even facing some sacrifice, maybe. This in-depth surge could occur in a passive manner by remaining receptive and willing to listen or to experiment. This card can also bring about a positive change of perspective, values, or a new point of view. It makes us understand that perhaps this is not the right time to act or make a choice. It can arrive at a situation of a total block or inability to act in the face of negativity. Also indicates doubts and secrets. With the Hangman, I believe that it's like this is a time to slow down and to understand from a new perspective what to think more about, what to sacrifice, with the aim of attaining profound changes in your life. Now, this next position is your present position. And I pull for y'all the Wheel of Fortune. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune, depending on whether it's at the beginning or the middle of your reading, it represents, in this being your present, it represents that there's a cycle ending for y'all. Alright? It represents which way you can move that will be interrupted. Changing direction and orientation. Also says that there's something new on the horizon that can be unexpected but positive. It is a favorable for your circumstances. If you do not continue to move or to be fluent, it also says that, to be movable like the wheel itself, that you can find yourself blocked. And laziness can, make your situation even more precarious. So I feel with this card, it's telling you, support new circumstances. Face the changes in front of you at this time. If they enable you to proceed until it's necessary to change once again. Alright, this next card position is going to be your future position. Alright, and for y'all, I pulled the Santa Marta. Now, she's all about a profound transformation, a renewal, true and proper revolution. If it is life that generates death, then death generates life, right? And it also shows us that we are connected to all that surrounds us, to the people that have come before us, and to those who will come from the cradle to the tomb, from the coffin to the womb. It's a continual exchange of regeneration and not of opposites, okay? They complement each other. Santa Marta, she brings with her new projects, changes, cuts the necessary abandonment of what keeps you stationary and entangled, like the past or suffocating ties. These changes, however, are not always pain-free. They can bring with them trauma, anger, violence, and loss, including immobility, It brings us immobility when we refuse to take on these transmutations. So I feel that it's trying to tell you that you need to accept the changes that are offered in front of you. without fear of cutting ties or cutting yourself off from old positions, from old ideas. Yeah. Now, this position is about your advantages this time. What is going to help you? What is going for you? And y'all, I pulled the Justice. Now, this card pushes toward balance and stability. It's the ability to measure things out and to evaluate. But above all, it is to obtain what we really merit. Justice for a reason will be element and generous with the good, and it'll be severe with the bad. The outcome, therefore, implies that it will be the right one for, honest consultation at this time. But as a negative meaning, it indicates that it could come as a catastrophe, as, to bring uncertainties, also excess. Also says, you can feel the consequences of your own actions. So I feel that, it's telling you need to deal with the situation methodically, in a balanced way, with an organized spirit. And this next position I pull for y'all, this is what is your disadvantages, okay? And I pulled the Magician. Now, when you pull the Magician, it's saying, you're facing a beginning with choices that, it's in harmony. It's our deepest will. It's illuminating. Look at the top of his head. It's like, let that be a spark for you. Somehow, potentials, such as your talents, saying you've got many of them right now. You can persuade. You are at your maximum level. However, it's saying the will is not clear. And if you're not covered by the veil, it's not easy to act. So you need to maybe remain in a stall situation if you keep this veiled. But, you're not the victim of a decision here. Because the Magician, he has everything at his hands. So I feel like it's trying to tell you right now, this is not a time to waste time. It's to act. Saying you can trust your abilities. You've got the talents. Be careful to evaluate where you're aiming your potential, though. And what's the object of your choices? Now, this next position indicates Cups. It's going to be about your feelings. What's your emotions like at this time? And for y'all, I pulled the Four of Cups. Can you see that? Now, fours are all about stability. So, you got this united with this suit. It brings an excess of security. So, maybe you're kind of rigid. It also says you be stagnant, by not moving, by being too rigid. Also, it's good to find the right balance and to transform that stagnation. Bring that boredom into harmony by healthy resolutions. I feel that the moment has come to make a decision before what you have obtained ends up boring you and stagnating you. Okay. Now, this next one I pull is Pentacles. I pull for this is going to be your economic environment, your material world. And again, I pull for y'all, and it's the Four of Pentacles. Again, Four is about the stability. The stability of Four gives this card a positive balance. We can talk about savings, generosity, gifts. Also talks about maybe you're going to receive something. Maybe something as of an inheritance. Or the nearing of a favorable moment that has been slowly maturing. Only a certain passivity due to stagnation could leave you prey to these external forces. So I feel that when you get this card, it's telling you need to continue to concentrate on your present situation, working and resisting any eventual obstacles or barriers that's before you. Now the next card, Swords. Swords is all about communication, your thought, your intellectual life, what's going on there. And here, I got the Seven of Swords, y'all. See that? Now, it's saying we're still in a crisis moment. But having reflected and reasoned, you've managed to open the barrier that's kept you isolated and to see the new hope. The Seven of Swords opened up new roads. This is about new projects. It's about a renewed trust through which you can overcome debate. Overcome all that gossip. I feel there's gossip and problems that's been directed towards you with this. So I feel that the advice is to look around you and realize that there's nothing that can stop you. The roads aren't blocked anymore. Therefore, you need to persevere and concentrate on all your energies without sparing them toward anything else. And the Wands is all about action, okay? It represents your desires, how you express yourself. And with that, I got the Page of Wands. Now, this is Arcana, which is continual and movement. He's a messenger. He is a stranger, but he brings good news. Also, it indicates contacts that come from afar. The Page of Wands brings with him small displacements, reliable new things. He's in a subordinate situation right now that, this could be transformed into, if you act, it can go move up to the night. So I feel that this is the moment to become more independent and to manage your own affairs by yourself, given that you are more than able. Okay? You are more than able. So delaying this can only bring you problems. So let's round this all out, y'all. Hey, man, I feel that, you're in the position, hey, man, he's making a choice. There's a decision that needs to be made. With the Wheel of Fortune that continue to move him forward, move in the direction you want to be moved in. Which can bring you, with the sense of murder, the power, new transformations, which brings you the justice that you've been searching for. And with that comes the Magician, which the Magician, he can make anything happen. He's a magician. He has everything. Which will bring you the Four of Cups, stability in your emotions. The Four of Pentacles, stability in your financial situations. The Seven of Swords, which lets you see that you're not locked in this coffin anymore, You've risen, you've thought about everything, you're seeing a new hope, new light. Which brings you to this Page of Wands, who is ready to move, make things happen, in a good way, bringing good messages. So you can obtain and get up to that knight, to that king, that queen, the emperor mode. You're heading in the right direction. So, whatever you're doing, keep it up. So excited to be here with you on your journey. Make sure to hit that notification button because I do post weekly. I just don't have a schedule yet. So, And don't forget to share because this helps me grow my channel. All right. Much love, y'all.